Hi everyone, this is Will White, Director of Technical Workplace Experience at Appspace, and I want to walk you through a little example of the partnership and integration between Metrikus and Appspace. Now, one thing to keep in mind before I even jump in is that this is an integration at the data level in which Appspace is able to receive environmental and sensor data from the Metrikus platform into Appspace's IoT framework, which means that data can be utilized for just about anything, even beyond what I'm about to walk through with you today. So if you have other ideas of ways to leverage that integration between Metrikus and Appspace, you can always bring it up, and our teams would be happy to help you devise a custom workflow, a custom display, and so on. With that being said, let's jump in. So first and foremost, what we're looking at right now is the Appspace room booking solution. This is the Appspace room card running on a panel, maybe outside of a conference room. And to set the stage, we're going to talk about some of the basic functionality of the card. So for example, it will show you if the room is occupied or not, or if it's available for booking, and allows you to actually book the room, either doing an instant kind of anonymous booking, maybe booking via QR code to actually fill in extra details via your mobile device, or I could tap right on the panel to book in advance. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and book an hour-long block here at 1. And there we go, the status is updated because I just made that booking on the panel. Now, where the integration comes into play are the different ways that this room booking experience can be enhanced and modified via the data that's flowing into Appspace from Metrikus. So for example, let's say I booked this meeting, but then things changed and no one showed up, right? The room is booked, but no one's actually occupying it. What can happen is that the occupancy sensors tied to the Metrikus platform can then inform Appspace that no one's actually in the room, and Appspace can then take action to free up that room so that others could actually use it. This prevents zombie reservations, as we like to call them. Wasted real estate, wasted space that could be used productively by other team members when there is a no-show situation like this, or even perhaps just a meeting ending early. Perhaps the meeting I booked from 1 to 2 ended at 1:15 because we were super efficient. Well, we want to free up that room automatically for others to utilize. Now, the other thing this integration can do, or another example of it, is environmental data. So in this case, we're actually pulling in air quality data from the meeting room itself and displaying it outside on the panel. You can see that there at the bottom. Now, this isn't just an indicator. As useful as that is, it helps to democratize that data, allow employees to see at a glance what that room looks like, what the state of the room is, but we can also take action based on that data as well. So what would happen if the carbon dioxide level rose too much in the room, maybe back-to-back meetings with the doors closed, something like that? Well, Appspace can actually take action based on that Metrikus-fed data as well. So we can actually block off the room. We can send out Appspace broadcasts to the appropriate folks to let them know that, hey, maybe they should take care of this. Maybe facilities should open windows or pump the AC or whatever they need to do to resolve the situation. Similarly, we can instruct the actual attendees, hey, the CO2 level is too high. It's above the threshold that's been set by your company. You should actually leave the room and find somewhere else to meet instead. And that's where some of Appspace's other features, such as our schedule board card, might come into play. So they could flip that view on the room panel, or maybe just use our mobile app to find another room that's available at that time and nab it real quick to finish their meeting or maybe just their quiet working time. So again, as I mentioned at the start, that's just one example, one set of workflows that can be leveraged with the integration between Metrikus and Appspace, and there are many, many more. Ingesting that Metrikus data, the way they aggregate it all and feed it into the Appspace platform means that we can come up with just about any type of workflow you might need or could imagine. Thanks, everyone.